Yeah, unmuted. Yeah. You know, my Oh wow, we're live. This live. This is live. Guys, it's our first live show. That's all I'm gonna say. So, I mean, I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try to behave. That's all. That's all. I'm just gonna try to behave. That's it. I promise. Let me share this. Link. I'm a little bit excited. Mostly. Yes. Oh, thanks guys for watching. Look, we got people that like us. We on the screen. We on people's screen. That's so wonderful. It is. Thank y'all for real. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long. You don't have a song for everything. Hey y'all in the comments. Don't Mo, come on now. Don't play with us. I was about to ask where y'all was at. We are here. We are present and accounted for. Listen, you saw the screen. That right. That was us. Yeah. No, we didn't know what to do with the mic. Yes, when you want to do something, just do it. Just start. Just start. Do it scared. Just start because it's just going to go up from there. Yeah. Yeah, I know all you could see was the logo. That's what you were supposed to see. It was our little presentation. We get to see Christian's artwork in the mix of all of this too. So, thanks to him for always supporting us too. Yeah. And providing us with artwork and everybody else that has supported us. We really appreciate it. Let's see. How many of y'all watching? I'm laughing at this. I'm laughing at this Keith Lee thing. Can we talk about this for a minute.
Because Keith Lee is, look at this. Keith Lee to Atlanta restaurants and Atlanta restaurant industry after saying God is amazing. And this Joker walking away from the hospital and
I can't.
Oh. Oh, well, listen. Just because you have a Black-owned business,
right,
does not mean you can do anything that you want.
No.
Of course, we take a lot from white businesses.
We do.
So I'm not a believer of just stop going the first time. But after that, the fifth time.
And you got to be able to like take critiques.
Yeah.
Like if you want your business to improve, why not hear it from somebody that actually has your best interest? Yeah. Like if y'all watch Keith Lee, you know that he has people's best interests. He's not trying to be like mean or cold-hearted. Like he wants people to do better if they're not doing well. Right. So like just calm down. Like have several seats.
Learn something. You know, it's crazy out there.
It is.
This is not our topic, but
no. But you know, since we live, we can actually like talk to y'all and stuff. It's just a little different. It's not our topic though.
It's not as organized. I mean, when we okay. It's not as organized as how we do it.
Right. You get to do some improv and talk to the crowd.
I'm just making sure I'm sharing.
Yeah. Oh, right. I should do that too. Janate said, Trey said, we got to put starting soon while people wait. And then Mo said, true, I have a starting soon screen and I don't even use it.
Oh, I thought y'all would just take the hint.
Yeah, we were there. We just, had to get our lives together.
How does the mic sound?
Right. Can y'all hear us?
I want someone to love me.
Okay. Nocte said it sounds lovely. Mo says, yeah, he can hear.
Can you hear the spit?
Ew.
Now voice.
I can't even walk off the screen. Like, I can't even be playing like because we live.
It's live. That's what we should have called it.
When I shared it earlier that we was going live, that's what I put. I said this live. Oh, okay. Y'all can hear us. Great. Y'all know what tomorrow is, right?
You know what tomorrow is.
It's a great day. That's why we're dressed for the occasion. Well, me kind of. I ain't had no.
And we have black wine.
I'm scared.
Wow.
Black wine?
It's black wine.
It is real dark.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to fall asleep?
Yeah.
Look, we got to pace ourselves because this is why I be putting us out. Okay. I'm going to be nice and knocked out after this.
Okay. Sorry. I'm still sharing things. Kristen, what has been happening since our last episode where we talked about ourselves?
Whew. Life has been, this year has just been crazy. Up and down, up and down. I still work at the same job. We live, so I'll just leave it there. I still work at the same job. I love what I do, y'all. Like, I would never pretend that I don't. I love being a therapist. It's been 3 years. It's actually been 3 years 2 weeks ago that I hit my 3-year anniversary at work. So I've made it, I didn't leave. I mean, I did leave, but I came back. And I really do like my clients. And a client actually told me like a couple weeks ago, she was like, you really have made a difference in my life.
Aww.
And sometimes I don't know, like, therapy, of course, y'all, isn't an exact like science. Like we have to think and like figure out what to do with y'all. Each person is different. So sometimes I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I have to use my own resources and do my own research. So sometimes I'm not sure if I'm like serving the client the best way. So to hear that was like really impactful, and I was like, oh, I'm working, I'm doing what I'm doing.
To be honest, I think that's every job. You don't know if
like,
you're doing
right. You need those affirmations. Oh, hey Dion, and get that out of here. We live, so. But yeah, no, I do love what I do. I'm glad that I chose the career I chose and all of that. I want my own though. Like, I was so against my own business before, and I don't feel that way anymore. I'm still in the learning process, so I don't know what I'm doing, but like, I don't know. I feel like I could be doing more. Like, do you ever stop feeling like you could do more? Like, is there a point at which you stop feeling like that?
I think when you're like 80.
Like, I don't know. And y'all can say it in the comments too. Like, do y'all ever feel like there's going to be a point at which you're okay where you're at and there's no more up to go? Because right now I don't feel that. Like, I feel like I need more up.
Yeah. So I was just talking. Well, we always just talking about this with the Patties, and how it was at the wedding, like when Jazzy asked why I was so calm, and then you asked Jazzy why she was so calm. It's nothing else she can do.
Right.
So I think you get to that point where all right, there's nothing else I can do.
Right.
I'm good. So I'm not there in life yet.
Yeah.
And maybe when I'm 80.
Right. I mean, we definitely still young. I think it's just, it was set up in society where you thought at 30 you was going to have it together. Like, they make it seem like, oh, when you turn 30, you're going to be married, have kids, and everything is great. You have your career, and then you retire when you're 60, and then that's it.
Yeah.
That's not life anymore. And it honestly, it wasn't even back then. They just couldn't do stuff
back then, but they had less to do.
Right.
Especially Black people.
Yeah.
Like, if a Black person bought a house, they didn't have to do anything else.
Right.
That was it.
All right, comments. Yeah, a lot of people still feel like they got a long way to go. You got to remember to stop and rest. Yes, that is true too. Like, you can still need to make progress, but you feel like you got to rest sometimes too. It can't be Superwoman all the time or Superman all the time. Like, you got to chill sometimes too. Yeah, so that's work. I am finally dating again. So that's been interesting. And nice. It's been a nice experience. So that's fun. And I'll be on his podcast too, y'all. The Black Culture Geeks.
Black Culture Geeks.
Yes, with a Z. They come on Saturday mornings at 11. So if you ever get a chance, go ahead and stop by their channel as well.
Exactly, Janate. There's no rest or chill. But yes.
Right.
Stop by that channel, definitely.
Yes. Other than that, it's really, just been, I feel like I've been trying to be chill. I really have. I've been trying to be chill.
Sorry, y'all. It's snacks down here for some reason.
Yeah.
It's no food down here.
No. They just don't want to be outside. So they want to be in the basement. But anyway. Yeah. So that's me.
Okay.
What's up with you?
Well, my mom died. So that was my entire year.
Right.
Even though, honestly, this year, I say this was the worst year of my life. But it started as a really great year.
Okay. So
that's why I can't give it that title yet. But also, when Dante died in January, so I was able to make the entire year better. So mommy died in June. So
right.
This year's did to me.
Yeah. It's like year's already half over at that point. And yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. But I whatever. I'm not even gonna I guess I have a lot of feelings about that, but what I did, maybe we'll have a podcast about that later. But what I did was throw myself into everything that I could possibly do. So I have like a lot of projects going on at the same time.
Okay.
And I have, I guess if you follow me, you'll see them coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then I'll tell you guys eventually what I'm doing. But I don't even feel tired. I feel like I have so many. I have meetings and I have to do things.
You have been really busy,
and but like, yeah, I still have to do. I have two classes I'm taking right now, and then I have to do something for work because they want new recipes. So I'm doing that too. But honestly, it's like I'm just blind and I'm just going straight.
You got like tunnel
through. Yeah,
but like multiple tunnels because you got so much stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely. The band is coming out with a CD.
Hey.
So it's our first album. I'm not gonna tell y'all the name, but I hope y'all laugh. And
oh gosh.
You know, we're a goofy band, so I think that's going to be my favorite part of this year, probably. But other than that, that's all. What's going on with me? So tomorrow, do you know what tomorrow is?
I don't know. Let me think about it. Yeah, it's Halloween. This is Halloween.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So last Halloween we talked about Samhain. I had to look at her.
Samhain.
Because she always says Samhain.
But it's not. I didn't know that until last year.
It's spelled Samhain, but it's pronounced Samhain, and it basically is the season before they turned it into Halloween. And we talked about that last time, but today we're going to talk about horror.
My favorite.
Me too. But you know, we always say horror is our favorite, but that's really not true. Thriller is our favorite.
And then psycho thrillers.
Psycho thrillers.
Yeah, that's the best to me. Like a good psycho thriller that can have you like thinking and trying to figure stuff out from like beginning to end. That's the best. With a twist.
With a twist.
Perfection.
But so that segues into our next topic: horror versus thriller. Comparing the two. So horror creates feelings of shock and fear, and thrillers create a feeling of tension and unease.
Okay.
Horror has death and violence that is overt, meaning slaughter, kill, death, murder. And
why she say it like that, y'all?
And thrillers have death and violence often implied or suggested. So you don't really, sometimes you don't see the death. They just be like, that nigga did. Oh, we can't say that. But
too late now. We said it. Wait, can we not say that?
I don't know.
I think we can say that.
Because I'm going to say nigga.
How are we not supposed to say it?
But they be like, you know, they be like, that person did.
Right.
And you don't see the death. That's normally a thriller. A horror is more straightforward with the plot and the jump scares and the creepy dread and thriller.
What about when you mix both?
They have it's like four different sections, and we'll get into.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so and a thriller is plot driven. It's plenty of suspense and fast paced. So it's more like action kind of thing. And then last one, a horror it has a purpose to scare, and the thriller it has a purpose to. What do you think it's going to say?
Some with your brain.
Thinking too much. Think about the word thriller.
Oh, to thrill?
Yes. Its purpose is to thrill. So
listen, I was going deep. Like, hold on, your brain and you, it's psychological, and I was getting too far in y'all. Too far.
Well, so think about a thriller would be like a roller coaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate
that. The reason we're going to talk about we had to make them separate. It was because we're going to talk about both of them, but we're going to say horror.
Okay.
Yeah. So some of these movies are definitely thrillers, but they're all going to be horror today. So, what is your favorite horror thriller?
It can be either.
Either. Yes.
Okay. My favorite is Saw. I love the Saw movies, and that's why I was asking about both, because I feel like Saw does both. It has the gore and the murder and the death, and you see all of it. Yeah. We probably can't say none of them words. And then it also has like the psycho thriller aspect of like figuring stuff out in a puzzle. So I think that's why that's my favorite.
Okay. Aja, the wine is dry. But yes, that's definitely same for me. But my favorite is Insidious.
That was a good one. Even though y'all was jumping at that red thing.
Insidious is my favorite because it's a real true story. I'm telling you. But anyway,
I mean, yeah. But is your favorite? Is it your favorite because it's the one that scared you, or you just liked it? Like, is there?
it's terrifying.
Okay.
It's absolutely terrifying. But the one that is, I think, that really scared me was Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore, but like when I first saw it, I could not stop thinking about it.
Okay.
You know, crazy. So, which one was the one that you couldn't stop thinking about?
When I was younger, Poltergeist.
Oh.
Like, because their house was built on, like, that could really happen. And things that can really happen, like, really terrify me. But as I've gotten older, I would say the one that scares me the most is Paranormal Activity. Again, because none of that was, like, completely off or unrealistic. Like, that could happen. And, like, you won't even know. Like, somebody has a curse on them. No, So yeah, I would say movies like that where I felt like it could happen. Like, even though I loved like Freddy, which was like the first scary movie I ever watched, and I was terrified. As I got older, I was like, really? Like, no. But yeah, stuff like Poltergeist and Paranormal Activity, like that stuff really scares me.
Okay. No, that makes sense. That's me.
Mhm.
If it can really happen,
Right.
it's definitely me. Okay. So let's talk about the impact. Actually, I think I asked all of, well, no, some of you, but what is your favorite scary movie? You can type it in the comments. It can be horror or thriller. Okay. So some thriller, this is the separate movies, include Shutter Island.
Okay.
And that's Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a marshal and he's sent to investigate an insane asylum after a woman goes missing. And you showed me that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. I can't say
anything. Yeah,
anything.
you can't say anything about that movie.
Yeah.
But it's great. Like, I mean, it's old enough where I feel like if y'all really wanted to watch it, y'all would watch it by now. Yeah. But we're still not going to give y'all, we're not going to give it away.
Exactly. Then there's Mr. Harrigan's Phone. If you ever watched that, a young boy named Craig gets the ability to communicate with the dead through a phone. Have you watched that?
No.
You have to watch it. Me and Mo watched it.
Sorry, y'all. We're going to end the show. It's like, no.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And then there's Chloe, which I think you will like if you haven't seen it.
I don't think somebody else told me about that. Or maybe it was you.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
So Julianne Moore and Liam Neeson play Catherine and David, and they're wealthy, miserable married couple. Catherine suspects her husband is cheating, so she hires a prostitute named Chloe, who's played by Amanda Seyfried. And if you don't know who Amanda Seyfried is, she's the dumb mean girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she hires, I'm about to say Amanda, she hires Chloe to seduce her husband as a test. She need to grow up. But
right.
But things get complicated when Chloe reveals her own reasons for taking the gig. You gotta watch it if you haven't seen it. So what thrillers can you think of?
Thrillers, let's see. So not horror. Okay. Thrillers. Split.
Oh, that's one.
I really liked Split until the end. But that's a me thing. I already said Saw. Hide and Seek. I loved Hide and Seek. I think I showed you that one. That's with Dakota Fanning when she's little.
That was good. I saw it twice actually.
Okay. Man. Of course, Paranormal Activity, Insidious. Those are just some of like my favorite ones. Then there's ones where I'm like, okay, y'all doing too much. Like, I didn't like the movie The Strangers, but I don't know if that's considered. That's probably more horror. Because there wasn't like a.
It was The Strangers? No, I think that's
thriller.
No, oh man,
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what to call it.
Yeah,
but yeah, okay. So I definitely prefer thrillers to horror.
Me too.
Definitely.
Okay. Let's read some of y'all's. Trevor said Halloween, Friday the 13th. Is that Freddy?
Freddy the 13th? No, that's Jason. Friday 13th is Jason. We just, oh my God, Lace just did this. Like how people be mixing them up. Lace, we did it. We messed it up.
Halloween, Friday the 13th, and
Nightmare on
Elm Street is all the same thing.
Lace said she don't have a favorite, but Jeepers, Saw, and Scream is top. Yeah.
Oh, Travis said Jeepers 2.
Yeah, I like that. Those
Paranormal Activity movies.
Mm-hmm.
Mo showed me Cabin in the Woods.
I didn't like that one. You know what I realized? I don't like movies where not necessarily Cabin in the Woods, but in general, I realized with horror, I don't like movies where you don't tell me at the end everything. Like, I need to know everything from top to bottom, left, right, in the middle. Why is this happening? And that's why I love Paranormal Activity, because I feel like they tied. It was in other movies, but they tied everything. You figured it all out. And same with Insidious.
Yeah.
Like they tied it all back, because I was like, y'all not just gonna leave me hanging. Like, yeah, Paranormal Activity did get dumb, Lace. I do agree with that. Like,
okay, so sorry. Some horror. Oh, you put.
What I do?
Statistics up, and I wasn't ready.
I'm early.
Okay,
I'm early.
But so some horror. So those are thriller. I can't think. I'll be getting confused, so I can't think of them. The thrillers. Everything thriller to me. Like I know that Friday the 13th is obviously not a
thriller. Yeah,
it's a slasher movie.
Right.
It's one of the genres.
Type of horror.
Yeah, type of horror.
Okay.
But it's a thriller to me.
It's all thriller to me.
So I can't. Anyway, some horror is The Exorcist.
Oh,
it's when a young girl is possessed by a mysterious entity, and her mother seeks the help of 2 Catholic priests to save her life when the young girl is possessed by the mysterious entity.
Mm-hmm.
So, I never seen it.
You never seen Exorcist?
I know it's gonna get yelled at. Because I went and I stood at the steps and I wanted to see the steps in DC, but I never seen the movie.
Right, that's why I was thinking about it, because you was the one, let's go to the Exorcist stairs, them big stairs, and you never seen the movie.
Never.
I thought she had seen the movie. She was so excited to go see these stairs.
Yeah. Because I know when something is a big piece of horror.
All right, well, I know what we watching. But it's funny because that, like those movies that were made, like, you know, back in the day, they're awful now. Like, It looks terrible. None of that looks real. Like, but back then they was terrified.
Yeah, I do want to see The Exorcist because they came out with The Exorcist,
all of them.
But what is it called? The new one? It's the 2 girls that went to the woods and they came back.
Oh, I don't know what's that called, but there's so many of them.
Yeah, but it's in the movies now.
Oh,
yeah,
like in theaters.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's in theaters anymore, y'all.
Yeah, it's The Exorcist something. I can't remember the name. But it's tied into the last one. So I was like, if I watch this, I have to see the other one.
Right.
Okay, another horror movie is Hellraiser. And my ex put me on these. It's 11 movies.
And that's why I'm never watching them.
The plot involves a mystical puzzle box that summons the Cenobites, a group of extra-dimensional sadomasochist beings who cannot differentiate between pain and pleasure.
Wait a minute.
The leader of the Cenobite...
Maybe I will watch them.
The leader of the Cenobite is portrayed by Doug Bradley, who identifies as Pinhead.
Oh, Hellraiser's Pinhead.
Yeah.
I've never seen the Hellraiser movies. None of them.
You should watch it. Yeah.
I'm not watching 11 movies.
Okay, but you stole one of them.
Okay.
You don't even pick one.
I watched the first one. Exactly. 11 is too much.
But y'all saw the sauce.
But it was over years. Now that they're all out, I gotta, because you know I'm gonna watch one and be like, okay, I gotta keep going. I just looked over at my DVDs. Yes, y'all, I still have a collection of DVDs, and I saw one that's another one of my favorites, Shudder.
Oh yeah,
that's the one I was like, Jenny, you gotta watch Shudder.
Yeah, you did tell me.
If y'all have not watched Shudder, that's a really good thriller. And again, I can't say anything, but it has a good plot, and yeah, you just gotta watch it.
I can't completely remember Shutter. I just remember Shutter Island. You know why I remember Shutter Island? Because
Leonardo DiCaprio. When we not live, I'll remind you, and then you'll remember.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tell you a certain thing.
Okay. So another horror is Night of the Living Dead. The story follows 7 people trapped in a farmhouse in rural Pennsylvania under assault by a reanimated corpse.
You can't go to them rural places. That's what it's saying.
I can't believe I said rural. That's a Baltimore.
Yeah, you see how I had to pause? Because I didn't want to embarrass myself. Shut up, Lacey. She said, yo said DVD. I got a whole stand of them.
So, I never seen Night of the Living Dead. And this, doing this, I realized I don't watch horror. I watch thriller.
Yeah, this is actually a good example. Because so far you said 2 and I have not seen them. I mean, you said 3 and I've only seen 1.
Which one you saw?
Exorcist.
Okay. Yeah, I only saw 2 Hellraiser movies. And yeah.
So we don't like horror.
I do like it. I'd rather be thrilled, I guess.
Yeah.
So what are some horror films you can name?
This is harder. Freddy. Look.
Mike Krueger.
Not Mike Krueger.
Michael Krueger.
Jason.
Jason Myers.
Jason Myers.
Freddie Voorhees.
Right. That's it. Yeah. That's the horror. Mix all 3 of them, and you got what's Blair Witch Project? That's thriller.
No, no. It has to be thriller because there's no death.
Yeah,
they don't show nothing.
I also realize now I love movies where somebody's holding a camera or like the Paranormal Activity where it's a film thing. I love that.
Yeah.
Jasmine said the Human Centipede. I
watched all of them.
That I know, right? I was like, what the hell?
Couldn't look away. But that is so that's another genre, and it's like
nasty.
It's something to do with like
I
can't remember
VHS and VHS 2. Those was other ones that was like
VHS. I thought you were talking about when you had something on VHS.
No, because if I say I got tapes, I got VHS. Lacey really gonna get on me. She already talked about my DVDs. Janate said Human Centipede was a comedy. I mean,
no, it was not.
Because what? Like, it was one of the movies that make you be like, what?
And you can't stop watching.
Yeah, I don't know why I could not turn away. But I think Jasmine was actually the one that told me about Human Centipede. I'm like, why would you tell me this? Because now I'm going to watch it.
Anyway.
Scream. Lace just brought up Scream and It. Those are horror. See, look at us.
Scream and It. I love Scream.
I never watched it until you showed me the most recent one. I haven't seen the first one.
Let me tell you about Scream.
Because
Scream started a whole genre because nobody was talking about scary movies inside of scary movies. They were the only ones. It was a whole fantasy.
Really?
And Scream is the first people to start talking about it. And then all these people was doing it after.
Okay.
Like Cabin in the Woods or something like that.
Okay. Donnie says she been binging Scream.
The new ones? Because those is good.
Hey, Aja. Yeah, I knew it was you. Aja says she loves Scream.
Me too. The best.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
You're a hater.
I don't know. I'm not. I just wasn't. Even with it, I didn't see it till the new one. But when I went to karaoke last weekend, y'all, somebody came in dressed as
Pennywise.
No, wait, is that Pennywise?
Yeah.
They had
what do you think his name was?
No, but they had the yellow jacket.
Mikey.
Yeah, the little boy.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, because he had the balloon and he had the yellow raincoat on. And I said,
That's a good idea.
It was really good. It looked. I just turned and I saw the red balloon first, and I was like,
"Why you scared of Mikey? He ain't doing nothing."
Because that means that we in Pennywise. Yeah. Like what?
Hey, dude, because he be using Michael for the.
Yeah, he used him.
I think his name is Mikey.
Sure. And you know what? That movie we watched yesterday was.
What was it?
MOM.
Oh, Mother of Monsters.
Y'all.
That was a thriller.
That was a thriller, and it was really good, and it was independent.
Yeah, film. Independent. And you can tell from when it opened.
Yeah, but
it was good.
It was the acting was amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's on what is it? Hulu? Was it Peacock? One of them.
Plus.
We got them all. Just search MOM.
It's on Tubi.
Tubi.
Yeah.
And Prime, I think. Because I saw TikTok told me it was on Prime and then it popped up on Tubi. But yeah, it was really good. Don't let the Tubi fool y'all.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can find a good Tubi movie.
No, it's a lot of good Tubi movies.
It is. You just gotta wade through the acting.
Yeah. So there's some horror.
Oh, Katrina said Annabelle, Carrie.
Oh.
How did I forget Carrie?
Yeah. Or Annabelle.
I love Carrie.
Or the
Amityville Horror.
Yes. The family, the couple that is supposed to be real. That see all the, you know what I'm talking about? They did Annabelle, the Nun.
Oh, yeah.
What's their name?
And the Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
Yes. The them.
Freddy
the
versus
couple.
Jason.
Yeah. We did Freddie Myers.
Mm-hmm. That falls under horror.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the horror effect. Horror horror entertainment can trigger the flight or fight response. I think it's pronounced fight or flight response, which comes with a boost of adrenaline, endorphins, dopamine, and I think that's it. Yeah, dopamine. The brain can then process surroundings and conclude that the experience is not a genuine threat. This knowledge of personal safety is one of the reasons horror fans habitually watch scary movies. For that feeling. And something that I learned that was really funny, y'all. They did a study and they had people that watched scary movies and they had people who didn't watch scary movies. And it was 2021. So this was all after COVID. No, the study came out after COVID, but this study happened during COVID.
Okay.
So it was people that watched scary movies and the ones that didn't. The people who watched the scary movie was less afraid or worried about COVID.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
yeah.
And so they felt more prepared for a apocalypse.
I get that. You know what? That made me think of a movie, Quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
That crap scared me. Yeah. I was like, oh, so they really going to just lock us away. And I thought about that.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
Oh, okay. And Contagious.
Yes.
Yeah. They have two.
Then they started making all the movies after COVID trying to scare us even more.
Yes. So I thought that was a funny study because a lot of my friends was freaking out over COVID, and I was just like, "Why?
Like,
calm down.
Nothing we can do at this point,
right?
Just stay in the house."
Okay. Wes Craven, who created Freddy Krueger, said that horror movies don't create fear; they release it. You don't enter the theater and pay your money to be afraid. You enter the theater and pay your money to have the fears. To have the fears that are already in you. So, horror uses fictional and theatrical elements.
Okay.
And to help us face our own fears in a controlled environment where we know it's safe. So, it's kind of like exposure therapy when you watch horror.
Oh, yeah, because it can't hurt you.
It can't hurt you.
And that's probably why I don't like haunted houses. I feel like it really hurt me.
6 Flags, they don't hurt you.
I don't believe y'all.
So you may discover that you're afraid of clowns after watching it, or Annabelle helped you understand that dolls really can cause you ease. You may experience excess palm sweat in watching the glass bridge in the Squid Games when they go across.
Oh, that was scary.
Because you have a danger of heights. And there's a moment. There could have been a moment of illicit, intense emotions that you still don't know why. And when you watch these movies, you go through your fears without going through your fears.
Okay.
Yeah. And
then we be watching like this. Y'all.
Yeah.
With your hands over your eyes.
Yeah. Horrors are a great way to face and feel your fears and explore your reaction without physically exposing yourself to real danger.
Unlike haunted houses. I'm not going to give this up.
Haunted houses are fine if they don't touch you. They can't touch you in 6 Flags.
All right, for all of y'all that watch horror movies in the comments, do y'all also like haunted houses? Or do you like one or the other? I'm just curious.
So, morbid curiosity. An intense an interest in learning about unpleasant, threatening, fearful situations, and it can be a reason. That is the reason. Morbid curiosity, because humans have that.
Yeah, obviously. We just be wanting to know everything.
Okay. In other words, horror can help us increase our emotional clarity, become more aware of our emotions, and their sources. Thus, we learn to build healthy relationships with our emotions and the outer world and ourselves. Horror movies help us gain coping skills and boost resilience. I'm gonna say resilience. And this is the study I was talking about. I thought it was cool. In January 2021, a study found that horror fans were more psychologically resilient and exhibit fewer symptoms of distress during the emotional draining months of the pandemic.
Okay.
So, for example, you may have noticed some actions you performed during a frightening movie: covering your eyes, turning on the lights, pausing the movie, reading the plot beforehand, talking to friends, turning down the sound, breathing deeply, and screaming.
And doing this.
That's what I say, covering your eyes. That was the first one.
And it's going to be just like, it has to look like this.
These examples help you healthily is a word? I thought I made that up.
Healthily, yeah.
Okay.
Please.
These are examples of how you healthily regulate the intensity of your anxiety and stress.
That was a sentence over there. All right. So far, Mo said he liked both haunted houses and scary movies. Jasmine said she can watch a scary movie, but don't take her to a haunted house.
Oh, okay.
Travis said absolutely, so I guess that means both. Katrina said both. Aja said both. And Lace said haunted houses are so fun. Y'all, Lace used to be on my side.
Yeah.
They took her away because she's
still not getting on a
yeah, she's still with me with the roller coaster. But she used to be like, I'm not going in there. And I was like, me either. And now it's just me not going.
You gotta try once.
No.
She gonna hit these people.
That's the problem.
Horror movies.
It's a response.
Listen to this, because you need to hear this. Horror movies help us develop a toolkit for dealing with anxiety, stress, and intense feelings while we have fun from the comfort of our own couches. And you need to
from the comfort of my couch.
You need to watch more horror. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
Horror movies improve our self-confidence and help us feel less lonely. It can help us. It provides a social acceptable environment for sharing our fears. In a safe space, we also tolerate some uncomfortable physical symptoms. We just talked about that. And in addition, discussing fictional but disturbing situations increase our self-validation and improve self-confidence. I can see that because sometimes they have things like rape in the horror movie.
Yeah.
And you can discuss that. Or like someone may have died too brutally, I guess. And you have to talk about that.
Right.
Yeah. So I can see that.
Wow. And it's a lot of information I know about horror movies, and I thought I knew stuff.
It's crazy. And because they always make everything bad.
Right.
Horror movies offer a sense of control and good distraction. Do you have anything to say? Oh, you just kind of did, but do you have anything to say about that? What we learned today?
What I learned today is I'm not crazy for watching horror movies, and it's actually a good thing. So guess what? I'm going to keep watching them.
Yes. But it does say, let's get to that.
Here you go. Had to turn it around the other way.
Besides, that they provide relief, enhanced brain activity and cognitive functions, personal growth and self-discovery. Okay. We all have fears.
Yeah.
It says that horror films can negatively affect sensitive people and people with mental health problems. Okay. And they increase stress, anxiety, panic, and depression. Horrific imagery. I'm making up.
You know why?
Can trigger uncontrollable thoughts and flashbacks. These can be potentially traumatic or overly distressing scenes that can cause debilitating sensations and symptoms. It's true, because sometimes you be scared for a long time.
Yeah.
Exposing yourself to your fear and practicing this desensitization to the point of emotional numbness is counterproductive. It's better to expose your fears under the guidance of a trained mental health professional.
Oh, so I can watch it because I'm a trained mental health professional.
Yeah. Scary flips can trigger nightmare, stress hormones, and make it hard to sleep.
That yeah.
And those are basically the negatives. So it says to definitely watch with control.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you know,
so not back to back to back.
Right. What we do here is if we watch something real scary, then we just gonna put on a happy.
Yeah, you gotta watch comedy right after.
Yeah, because we're not about to go to bed after that. Mm-mm.
So we talked about the horror effect on people. This is the horror effect on the film industry. Just a few years after the first filmmakers emerged in the mid 1890s. And created La Menor de Diable. And this is where we got this from. We had Lace had a party, and we got this basically from. I got this topic from what we were talking about because she brought up the first horror film, and we're going to watch that right now. It's only 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
It's known in English as The Haunted Castle or The House of the Devil, and it is believed to be the first horror movie.
Okay.
Okay. It should be the first movie.
This one. Yeah. Bear with us for a moment, guys.
Yes. And tell us if you can see.
Oh. Okay. Let me see what it.
And here.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Let me go ahead and play. Mm. Now what? There we go. Where did it come from? Is that a did they use a magic wand? I'm so confused. She did this to me on purpose.
I can't stop laughing. That sounds like the dog.
Oh. Now, where they come from?
They in the Haunted Castle. Oh. It must be the devil. Diablo.
That pitchfork. I would have never watched horror before. No. Not a skull and crossbones. A bat. They just doing stuff. Right. Where let them go? No. It's too many people. There's like 50 people in this movie for 3 minutes. Did you bring one?
That was no a horror song.
Oh, it really was. Ah,
I think he pulled out the cross.
was that it?
That was
Oh,
it.
okay. I all right, y'all. Stop the screen share so y'all can hear me loud and clear when I say no.
Don't talk about these people. He's not scary away.
Okay, so this can go away now. Y'all, what was that?
Don't
scare you without sound.
don't talk about these people film.
Why was it 100 people in the screen? What? Can anybody tell me what we just watched? If y'all can sum it up, because
How about these people film? They ain't do nothing.
nothing happened in that movie.
It was the first horror film. Let me get another drink.
Mm.
Huh. All these flowers.
You did this.
Oh, it's because of this.
Yeah.
It
Well, I think
matches-
they came to you because of this. But
it matches the Halloween.
yeah. They said leave them alone. Well, what was it about? I'll leave them alone if you can tell me what it was about.
It was a devil in the castle. Dang.
And out of all them 75 people, that's what you picked up.
Why I always got something to say?
You knew when she showed me that, she already knew I was gonna have something to say.
Very much something. Very much something to say. Anywho,
They said she thought they were ghosts.
I don't think they are ghosts. The white ones, the white sheet ones.
Why do we bring up those movies? Oh my gosh.
I know.
Get Out, Us.
Yeah. Terrible.
Donnie said when it's cheesy, she can watch it because it's not scary at all.
Yeah. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was definitely put the cheese and cheesy.
Please.
I ain't gonna talk about these people a film that they work hard on.
You're not gonna pack them up?
No.
All right.
So we're going to talk about. Are we still talking about horror and film?
Mm-hmm.
So the big question is always, why does horror never win an Oscar?
Oh,
never.
It's never.
No, they have. So two people. No, I think two people have won an Oscar for horror. Can you guess what the last one was?
Is it recent?
Yes.
Oh. Jordan Peele.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I just wanted to pick the black person.
What do you think he won for?
Get Out.
Yes.
That was my favorite.
He's like the second person who won. Do you know who the first one is?
It's way back.
Way back.
Freddy?
No.
Exorcist?
No.
I don't know.
Psycho?
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock. You never
saw? Oh no, I never saw Psycho.
Oh wow, Psycho is why a lot of people don't like closing their eyes in the shower.
Then I'm not watching it. I don't need to unlock a new fear at 35. Like what?
That's very true.
Like,
so primarily, though, the Academy Awards have aimed to recognize what's broadly considered respectable fare in the Best Picture category. Okay. This narrow definition of what constitutes proper cinema has ensured that horror films have struggled to ever get into this category of the Oscars. On the simple side, horror movies simply don't fit the Academy's preferred mode. The Oscars tend to favor movies that are highbrow, emotionally impactful, and culturally relevant, which is why Get Out won.
Oh,
While horror movies can certainly tick those boxes, they often do so in a way that's seen as lowbrow or even cheap.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go to finally actually statistics.
Oh. Maybe I should take it off and put it back on. I'm leaving it.
So when I went to the statistics, I realized that I definitely know why movies, and I'm gonna show you this. Actually, if you want to put this on the screen, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. This is cool. This live thing.
It was definitely. I was like, oh, so this is probably why it's not. What is your name?
You just messaged me.
Right, here you go. You didn't message me back, so it's not.
Oh,
I don't know. It don't matter. Oh no, I'm on another.
You
page.
on the other page?
Yeah. But no, that's not it. Sorry.
What?
Please calm down. Why you hype?
I'm always hype.
Is this it? Okay. All right. Copy. Oh, okay. Copy.
Not you sent me the
Right.
the live.
The live. Okay. Wait, why is not doing it?
Mm.
Copy.
Here we go.
I gotta say it out loud, obviously. I'll do it. I'll put it up here. Oh, I know why. I gotta use the keyboard. Everybody calm down. Yeah, it won't do it the other way. Yeah, there you go.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want me to put this on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. The whole thing? Oh, the chart?
Just the chart. Yeah. It was very understandable. Wow.
What? It said I need... Oh. Is it going to let me? See, it just popped up. We covered the chart. See?
What?
It said I need an account.
Do I have an account?
Do you have an account?
I guess I do.
Not you have an account.
It's statistics. Of course I have an account. Please.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to it. Hold on. Let me see. Go back.
Should I click it?
Just oh, let me see.
Y'all, she got a statistics account.
Please. You know that's all I watch. Okay,
yes.
Just restart it and see if it'll go away. Oh, okay. Wait. No, press it. Let's see.
Not
now go
because you have
I have micro. Oh wait, what is it? Yeah,
register.
Yeah, I registered. That's all it was.
Okay, so I can't talk about you too much.
It's fine.
So you got to talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can.
Please get this out of here. She gonna hold it like this, y'all, in front of the camera,
because all you guys see is the green. Can they see the green? No, it's too bright.
Yeah.
Okay, I can put it up on our page. Okay, so there was 4 categories, but I mean it was 4 ticks, but 5 actually, and it said the percentage of adults who reported having watched horror movies in theaters in the United States as of October 2022 by generation. So, let's start the baby boomers. The baby boomers do not go to the movies. It said 2% watched horror films in the past month, 1% in the past 6 months, 3% in the past 12 months. Red was in the past 3 months, and 88% have not seen a horror film in theaters in the past 3 years.
Yikes!
And Gen X, that's like the ones before us, 7% past month, 8% 6 month, 8% 12 month. That's both 8%.
Right.
11% 12. 3 in the past 3 years. 66% have not seen a horror film in the theater in the past 3 years. Millennials, us.
Yes.
Blue has seen one in the past 20% past month, 14% past 6 months, 8% 12 months, 13% past 3 months, 44 haven't seen a horror film in theaters in the past 3 years. That's
because
not
we're not
bad.
really going to movies no more. I feel like
Yeah, but that's not as bad as others.
no.
Gen Z, 32%, which is the highest one, have seen a horror film in the past month in the theaters. 17% past 6 months, 17 past 12 months, 13% past 3 years, and only 21% hasn't seen a horror film in theaters in the past 3 years. So Gen Z is keeping horror alive in the theater, but that is probably why they're not winning Oscars. It doesn't matter. They say it doesn't matter if you go see the movie in the theater. But I do think it matters.
Yeah.
Like the film has to be in the theater to be considered as the Oscar. But I do think they're looking at those numbers too.
Yeah.
Because why is Disney winning every time? They ain't the best. They ain't always the best.
No.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Okay. Let me look at this one. So, do you think that the Oscars should be considering everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm biased because I love horror movies, but like, there's been some really good horror movies.
Definitely.
And not everybody's gonna like every genre, but I feel like there should be a chance at least.
Definitely. Because those are still actors.
Right. Really good actors sometimes, like, especially to be able to do some of that stuff. Because some of them might be like, you did that a little too well.
Definitely. So I finished Matthew McConaughey's book.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another thing I was doing, reading memoirs. But and he was, what is that man name? He wasn't Leatherface, but he was a relative of Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right?
Okay.
And I had no idea that Matthew McConaughey did any type of horror. So that was nice to learn. But I brought that up because if people like Matthew McConaughey is in movies,
right? Like what?
Yeah, they should definitely be
even like movies like Split. I can never remember his name.
What's the character in Split name, y'all? But anyway,
knows. He just told me yesterday.
Yeah, I always forget his name too.
But he's very talented.
Yeah,
like he deserves something.
He deserves.
Okay.
I'm just saying, but no, he definitely deserves it, and I feel like they signing up to not win an Oscar when they do horror. Yeah, they can't even think about it. Right. But that's kind of like Marvel too, because Marvel comic book movies don't win Oscars. The last one, I guess, was Joker. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that was a masterpiece. So that was a masterpiece. But like all of them, to me, all the Marvel films should be getting Oscars.
And that's why we don't pick, because we're gonna make all of them win.
Oh, yes. So, like we said, Gen Z has been bringing horror back. Last year marked the first time that horror grossed over $1 billion at the box office. Wow! And it was The Quiet Place, The Nun, and
I forgot about The Quiet Place.
Yeah, and more recently Halloween. Slender Man, the first Purge. I didn't see the first Purge yet. Purge. Yeah. Happy Death Day. That was really good. I like Happy Death Day.
Yes, that was funny.
Mm-hmm. So here's some stats. The average age of horror audiences are younger than the overall movie-going crowd. 27% of younger people for paranormal and 5% for 5% for sci-fi. Horror fans are a loyal bunch. 44 of paranormal horror fans go to the movies more than 12 times a year, while 56 of the sci-fi aficionados attend multiplexes over a dozen times a year. On average, horror enthusiasts spend more time each month at the box office, even though their average admission per visit is less. 13% of paranormal and 16% of sci-fi ticket buyers are African American, and 31% of paranormal and 23% of sci-fi attendees are Hispanic.
Okay.
That's probably why our lives are horror. So, yikes. As a unit,
right.
Action horror films skew towards a more male audience, while paranormal horror films are more evenly distributed between genders.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's basically it. It's like these are most statistics that I'll put on up there. Yep. So that's the stats.
That's interesting.
Yeah, on horror.
That is interesting. I had no idea about a lot of this stuff, to be honest.
And the last one that I thought was very interesting. Bum, bum, bum. So, and you guys can help in the comments. Actually, you are helping in the comments. I'll give you time. What do you guys think was the highest grossing movie from 1995 to 2023? We're counting all those movies, all those horror movies. What was the top grossing one? So I'm gonna say the top 10. Okay. So is Hannibal, The Blair Witch Project, It Chapter 2, The Quiet Place, It, The Ring, Scream, Scream 2, Sleepy Hollow, and Get Out. Just let us know what you think is the top grossing one.
Out of those she named, which one was number one?
And I'll say them again. Hannibal, It Chapter 2, The Blair Witch Project, The Ring, Scream, It, Scream 2, A Quiet Place, Get Out, and Sleepy Hollow.
Jasmine said Get Out.
Okay.
We'll wait for a little few more.
So while you guys are thinking, we're going to go to our Kiki.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. I purposefully didn't, like, when you send them to me, I try not to read them because, like, I want to be like,
oh, surprised?
Yeah.
So I kind of do the same thing. I skim them to make sure it's a good story.
Right. Because I want y'all to have my real authentic reaction.
I kind of skimmed them for
Travis said Get Out.
Okay.
All right. Me. Y'all, she be sending me a lot of stories, so I'll be trying to read, like, pace myself, but you know. All right. This is a story from Sharif.
Yes.
Sharif says, I used to work as a bouncer, and on one slow night, a guy tried to come into the club after...
Wait, push pause. For anybody that don't listen.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. We live. It's live. So if y'all have not watched before, this is your first time. It's been a while. What we're doing now is what we call our Kiki. So we get stories from submissions from all over. People send us stuff, and we read them, and we give our feedback on their tea as it relates to the topic that we're on. So I'm going to read a story, then we're going to talk about it, give our feedback, and so on until I finish all the stories. And today, what we have 4?
Yeah, 4 today.
We have 4 today. All right. So again, we're going to start with Sharif. Sharif says, I used to work as a bouncer, and on one slow night, a guy tried to come into the club after last call, which we don't allow. And after arguing with me for a few minutes, he just tried to push his way into the door. I grabbed him by his dreads and threw him back into the street. Wait a minute. I'm going to finish reading. And this pissed him off pretty good. He started telling me I was a dead man and that he was going to his trunk. Something I heard dozens of times. Be live. Something I heard dozens of times.
Wait till I get to the trunk.
And it was always just talk. He turned right around and hit the button on his keychain, and his car was literally parked right behind him, 10 feet in front of me. I look around and there's not a single other car or person out there other than he and I and two other customers who were standing next to me smoking. It was very strange because it was the main street at bar closing time, usually swarming with people and police. He pulled a gun out of his trunk and stuck it right in my face, and this was the first time I ever had this happen to me. I had often thought about a situation like this and joked about it with coworkers, saying that I'd take a guy down or knock him out if it ever happened. Nope, just pants shit and fear. Luckily, I had nothing in my bowels to vacate, but I certainly would have if that wasn't the case. While trying to keep my voice from cracking, I used one arm to push the other two customers inside the door and said, "You're on camera. Get the fuck out of here." I backed up, locked the door, and puked in the bathroom for the next 15 minutes while the cops were called. Scariest moment of my life.
So there's a chart, a graph. At the bottom, it says "fuck around," and right on this side says "find out."
His level of fuck around and the level of find out, he didn't expect that.
Because I bet you he was grabbing
Right.
to my drink.
Right.
I have a simple sympathy for you.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you, but maybe next time you'll remember the chart, and you'll also remember that chairs are also an option too. So don't mess with too many. Too many of us might throw the head up. You know, y'all know the signal. All right, we got a couple more answers. Let's see. So we had 2 get outs. Oh wait. All right. Jasmine said get out. Travis said get out. Donnie said it too. Get out or the ring. And Aja said it.
Okay.
All right.
So the basis of this Kiki, people sent in their real life horror stories.
Okay. Yeah.
And that
was definitely a horror story.
That was an icebreaker. Here's the other 3.
Icebreaker. He deserved to get beat ass, and he was about
to.
All right. This next story is from Manny. Manny says, true story time. I was about 4 or 5 years old, and my parents had just separated. My mom was living in a 2-bedroom apartment. I had my own room, but I preferred to sleep in her bed whenever I was staying with her. Our 2 bedrooms were at the end of the hallway, directly across from each other. Our apartment was on the first floor, and I remember that it was in the middle of the summer, and my mom had a window open in her room, which was directly behind the bed above the headboard. Anyways, I woke up in the middle of the night and remember sitting up and seeing that our cat was sitting in the door frame of my mom's room. Her door was open and you could partially see into my bedroom. This was strange because our cat was typically always in bed with us. As I was watching him, he walked into my bedroom and meowed. I turned to face my mom and wake her up. In the 3 or 4 seconds it took her to wake up and ask me what was wrong. We both looked back up in the door frame and there was a man standing by my open door, making his way out my bedroom. I still don't know how she managed to do it so quickly, but my mother proceeded to pick me up and literally throw me out of the screen window. Again, we were on the first floor and it was maybe a 3-foot drop to the ground. She quickly followed and we were able to start screaming for help and someone called 911. The police came but didn't see any signs of forced entry, only that our front door was unlocked, which led them to believe the man must have exited that way. The strange thing was that my mom swore up and down that she had locked the door that night with the deadbolt and chain lock. About a week later, she was cleaning the kitchen and opened up our water heater closet and found a notebook with names and drawings, as well as a pair of gloves and some gum wrappers. The police were called again, but all they could do was speculate that the man had been in our house and hid until we were asleep. Absolutely not. They still lived there after that night?
I would have moved right out.
This is the thing. And I know there's movies like, Paranormal Activity where it really didn't matter what they did. But my first reaction, I'm getting out of there. If y'all can't find no trace of nobody and somebody was just randomly in my room and walking out,
I'll never feel safe again.
No, ever.
Like when
I'm moving out.
When they robbed me.
Yeah.
We was making plans to move out.
Right. Because you never feel okay again after that.
No. We eventually got over because we had no money. But
you gotta move.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
I don't see.
That's scary. You wake your eye, open your eyes, and there's a man standing.
Right. And the
in your
cat was
door.
trying to tell him, like,
Yeah. There's somebody here.
somebody's with us. And my thing is, if you didn't hear, well, he said that the mom was asleep, but like, you can hear a door open. Like, if he was awake, like,
No, he was already in the house.
oh, so he been in there.
He been in the house. He just came upstairs.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Read the next one. Read the next one.
No. All right, this next story is from Tucker. Tucker says, my mother-in-law was a very funny and cool woman. She and my wife were really close, and sadly, she passed away when our son was about 4 months old. Flash forward a few years, we live in an old 1930s, that's the problem, era craftsman house in Pasadena, California. Our son is about 3 at the time. I was giving him a bath one night, and he starts looking over my shoulder, not at random stuff, but at something. A moment passes, and he asks me why Grandma calls Mommy a funny name. Long pause. I asked him what he meant, thinking he was talking about my mom. He then says, why does Grandma call Mommy? And they blanked it out. My mother-in-law's nickname for my wife. I was really set back by this. My wife and I never used the nickname. It was just what her mom called her since she was a baby. I asked him where he heard that. His reply, the farmer told me. Hold on.
Throw the kid out.
What farmer? I asked him who the farmer was, and he replied, his friend. No, because that's like Toby. I tell my wife this story later, and she's of course reduced to tears over the whole nickname thing. We both know there's no way for him to know this, and we just kind of marvel at it. Flash forward to the next weekend, and my son is playing in his room. My wife is at work, and I'm at home. I hear him start talking like he's having a conversation. He's saying things like, yes, no, I don't know that, and then some laughing. I go into his room and ask him what he's doing, and he says, playing. I ask with who? He says, the farmer. I hope this story... You ain't see Paranormal Activity? At this point, I'm already thinking about the fucking Exorcist movie and Captain Howdy. It's a little unsettling. I asked him where the farmer is. He said he left when I came in. The fuck? So my wife gets home and I tell her this, and now she's just as weirded out as I am. We have no idea what to do and figure if it happens again, we'll do something. This is the problem. If it happens again, we'll do something. A few days later, in the middle of the night, we both overhear our son. We both overhear our son saying the following: Grandma says you and I can't be friends anymore. So Grandma protecting you from beyond the grave. Wife and I go check on him. Both of us a little freaked. He's just sitting up in his bed. I ask if he's okay. He says, yeah. Grandma says I can't play with the farmer anymore. He never once mentioned the farmer again. Not ever. He's 13 now and doesn't remember any of it. We do, though.
She knew. The grandma came and was like, you're not good.
Yeah, stay away.
Don't talk to him. And she probably was like, if you don't get out his room.
Right. He had to say something to the farmer.
That's crazy.
It was the part for me when they said, we're going to wait and see if it happens again, then we'll do something.
Because kids can make up stuff.
Yeah, but
yeah, I believe
in the beginning that was too.
Yeah, I believe every kid. Because why he know your nickname? You never
you never said anything about that. That would have been
that's the clue number one. Sandra used to do that, but let me tell you this story. I'm gonna tell you. You know what? Read the next one, and I'm gonna tell you it.
Okay. She always be trying. She be scaring me with stuff she be telling me, and I'd be like, "Why you tell me that?" All right. Last story is from Eddie. My sister and I were playing outside when we were younger, and an elderly couple was walking by our yard. Our yard had a cemetery in the backseat. Poltergeist. So it was quite a common local attraction for tourists, as this house was built in the 1800s. Here we go again with this. And most of the graves were from children who died back then from the flu, etc. There are some creepy stories from that place, but nothing lives up to what happened all those years ago. Playing outside, and this old couple kept pestering my sister about what her name was as they approached us and got closer. We were just little kids and got terribly scared and ran inside and told our mom what happened. The following week, I heard a story on the news about an elderly couple approaching a teenage girl, kidnapping her and raping her. And it was the same couple that approached my sister and I. I still get creeped out by that.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
that make you think, why wasn't the other girl protected? Because
Right.
some people don't have the right ancestors. Some of these ancestors don't be doing their jobs.
Yo, I'm real late.
What?
I just put listen.
You see how she switched?
I'm gonna get better. This is new. This is the first time. You gotta have fun with it.
All right. So
Yes.
my story.
Time for our keys.
And this didn't happen to me. I saw it on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
So this lady said that her son, was it a son? It may have been a son. She said her child. I don't think she gave it a gender. Anyway.
Okay.
Was in diapers when this happened. So I'm gonna say it's a daughter.
Okay.
The daughter was in diapers. She was changing the daughter, and the daughter was like talking to someone. And she was like, "Who are you talking to?" You know, well, we always do.
Right.
And she said, "A little boy." She said the little boy was in the room. And she said she get easily creeped out. So she ain't asked no more questions. And
Like,
definitely.
no, hang it up.
Yeah. So the next time she was in the girl room, she said the little boy's back.
Mm-hmm.
And she said where? And she pointed to her changing table. The little boy was sitting on the changing table. And I think she asked, was he saying anything? And I can't remember what she said that he said. I can't remember. But yeah.
No.
So she go tell the husband, and the husband, men don't really be believing this kind of stuff unless they into the church and stuff that. But like, you know, if men are so we'll get to that another topic. But they're very logical creatures.
Right.
So if it's not there, it's not there. So
and we like,
Yeah. So he was just like, no, that's not happening. That's stupid. So they downstairs. This is time passed. They're downstairs, right? Mm-hmm. And she was like, the daughter started talking to someone. So the father went upstairs and he came back down like a couple minutes later. And he said, I believe you. And she said, why? What happened? She said, she was talking to someone while I was in there. And I said, who are you talking to? She said, little boy. He said, where is he? And she said, she pointed to the bottom of the bed. And the father said, what's he doing? And I'm turning to the camera. And the daughter said, he just doing this. He just looked like that. Like the Grudge.
Yeah. That's another one. No. So,
you know, TikTok is hilarious. So, I go to the comments and they're like, you could have told the story without that face.
Right. Yeah.
You could have told this whole story.
Because that's why I didn't like movies like The Ring. I don't like faces. I can't do faces. If a face is going to do some weird thing or somebody going to crawl across the screen,
if you're doing this,
I can't. Where your leg come over like this and they're like,
hang it up. I'm not doing it.
Throw the kid away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Throw the kid away. When you watch a horror movie and you see a kid, tell me y'all don't be like, oh, it was him. Like, or her. Like, you already know when it's a kid. Like,
exactly.
Head out.
I'm supposed to sleep after that.
Right. Like,
But do you have any stories?
So I just always used to feel like there was presences around, but like I don't like see them, thankfully. But like when I used to be here, I used to always think pictures were moving, like eyes in pictures, and my family just be like, it's not, it's just you walking in the move. But no, like sometimes I really felt like the eyes in the pictures, they actually had to take a picture down out of my room because you couldn't tell me that the eyes wasn't going like this. You. So it's like stuff like that creeps me out. I feel like I've had more like spiritual run-ins that aren't scary necessarily. Like my mom, she told me the story about like when her mother-in-law was in the hospital and they kept saying like she wasn't going to make it, and it was like that was it. And so my mom was like upset, of course, left out the room, and this lady came up to her and said, here, give your mother-in-law this. And it was a rosary. And she was like, oh, thank you. And she went. Now, mind you, the first thing my mother thought was, how do you know my mother-in-law's here? Like, she didn't say anything. She said, give your mother-in-law this. Okay. She gave it to her and everything started getting better. like almost instantly. So she ran back out to go thank the lady or talk to her or see who it was, and it was a room full of people when the lady gave my mother the thing, and nobody saw her. Nobody knew what she was wearing. Nobody like anything. She was like, "What?" So like she told me that story when I was little. So I was like, you know what? I'm believing stuff. Like it doesn't matter. Like I know some people be like, there's no such thing. There's such thing. It's everywhere. Like
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's like the story that hit closest to home for me.
Yeah, my mother told me one. Well, I have a lot of ghost stories, but my mother one. I'll pick one.
She does.
I'll pick one from my mother. So she was in her house, Ruse in Rutherford, and she was cooking, and someone knocked on the door, and she said it was a little boy. So, well, she said it was a teenage boy. Mm-hmm. So he said, "Can you have some water?" I can't remember what was going on, but he needed some water.
Okay.
So she let him come in. Well, this is crazy because my mother, it was in the house by herself. So he must have been really young for her to do this. Right. She never did this before. So she let him come in. He was sitting. She said he was sitting, and he kept looking back like this, like outside. And she said she turned to get the water. She came back. He was gone. And she said there was no sign of him anywhere. So she said that she thinks she was just supposed to show that she could do a good deed. So ever since that she said she did that, that's why I give to homeless people.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, whenever someone can walk up to me and ask for something, I always see if I can. I never lie. Like if I have it, right, I always give it because I don't know. I feel like you could be being tested by the spiritual realm. Like I don't know, and I want to pass all the tests. So the only time I tell homeless people I don't have nothing is if I really don't have nothing. And these days it's so hard to not have nothing. I'm not carrying cash.
Right.
So it's really hard. But I wanted to go back to my status earlier.
Oh, right. Oh, are we gonna tell them the answer?
Oh yeah, that's the last thing.
Okay.
Okay, let me go. Sorry. So I asked my friends what their favorite, and some of them already said it here, but I'm still going to read it. It's fine.
Not Doja made the crawling thing look sexy.
She didn't, best friend. She didn't.
No, it's still creepy. you just a little crazy. It's okay.
Yeah, you crazy. And it's okay
to be crazy. Okay.
No, what is my password, y'all?
And I was about to be like, I'm so impressed that you typed it in your password and you remember it.
On Facebook? Hang it up.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm impressed because I would never. I don't know it.
No. Is that it? Okay, it was it.
Look at you. Yeah. I can go back to saying I'm impressed. You better put that update.
It's not going to update it.
Oh.
Because I have too many Facebooks. Well, I have one.
Oh,
two, so
okay.
It'd
be confused.
Yeah, it's confused. So, yeah. But here is... Okay, let me go to mine. Come on.
Isaac said, sexy, creepy, same thing, Doja. Travis said, mind your business.
So I asked my friends, what is your favorite scary movie and what is your scariest favorite movie? Scariest scary movie. Sorry. What was the scariest? So Aubrey said Saw, if that counts. And why wouldn't that count, Aubrey? And Paranormal had me fucked up. And James said Final Destination traumatized an entire generation. We did not say Final Destination, and we love those movies.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm about to watch it right now.
But no, that everything that I can think of Final Destination, I think about every time. Even when
on the highway, when them logs be on that, boy, I be out of there. Go around real quick.
Yes. And when I used to work at Lake Mason and they was putting the windows up, I thought about it. When it crashed down.
The elevator?
Yeah.
I think about it.
Crazy. Oh, when the floss wrapped around and choked him and hung him up. And that was crazy. But anyway. Sorry. Bethany said New Nightmare is her favorite. I love Freddy, and that one I rewatch a lot. The movie that scared me the most was probably The Exorcist, which actually a lot of people were scared by The Exorcist. And I think The Exorcist won won an award for something, but it wasn't Best Picture.
Okay.
But it was something. But anyway, the imagery haunted me for a long time. I still get anxious if I see her demonic scratch her face.
Facts.
I don't care for movies about possession. I say my favorite is Insidious. The scariest was Jeepers Creepers. Drex said favorite Saw, scariest Insidious, and Purge for true terror. Honestly, yes, because the Purge could really happen. I don't know.
No, the Purge was actually terrifying.
Yeah, it is terrifying. Kristen said Saw and the Poltergeist and Paranormal was the scariest, but Saw is her favorite. She already said that. Mo said The Thing is his favorite. It's crazy because we're married and I didn't even know that. And I love The Thing. And he don't have a favorite scary movie. He hasn't been properly scared in a while. Melissa said
we're gonna find one for Mo.
Yeah. Melissa said Freddy's her favorite horror character. Also had recurring nightmares constantly for a decade. I don't know why. I'll rewatch them again and again. Scariest paranormal for me was Amityville Horror. I think because of the family aspect. Scariest slasher was probably Freddy. To be honest, hence the recurring nightmares. Scariest realistic was The Hostel. The Hostel. You got me watching that too.
Yeah,
that was good.
That was crazy.
Yeah, my favorite scary movie is probably 2001 Maniacs. I don't even know that.
Facts, Isaac. He said Final Destination 2 is the one that messed us all up, especially with Candyman as the medical examiner.
No, definitely. I don't judge anything I haven't watched or refuse to watch. It's true. Me too. Shanae said, I have no fear because I'm a scaredy cat, but Hereditary made me sleep with the lights on for like 2 weeks. Light bill was high. I ain't care. I did not think Hereditary was scary at all.
I need to rewatch it. I know we watched it, but I need to rewatch it.
We just watched it.
Wait, Christian. Oh, that one. No, I didn't really.
No, it was like
scary.
A psycho thriller.
Yeah.
It wasn't scary. Maybe some people are scared of psycho thriller.
Yeah.
Favorite Rec 1 and 2. I don't know what that is. Rec? It's called Rec. Look it up. Rec 1 and 2. Scariest. This was Anthony. He said, Whetstone says scariest, no particular film, but torture porn, horror genre always put me on edge. That's true because torture porn, what was that one about Megan? A lot of people thought that was very popular for being that very unsettling.
I don't think
found footage. You would like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we should watch that.
Late night TV host Angela and her cinematographer are following the fire service on a call to an apartment building, but the Spanish police seal off the building after an old woman is infected by a virus, which gives her inhuman strength. Oh, wow. That sounds interesting.
That sounds good.
We're gonna watch them. Isaac also said Malignant was the greatest horror fight scene when she took out a whole police precinct with a chair.
I
haven't seen that
I haven't watched that either.
See, we got some stuff to watch. Y'all giving us some good things to watch.
Yeah. Oh.
Having a little fit over there.
Hopefully it's just me.
Yeah. I think they still there.
Okay, no, we good.
Okay.
Hi
guys.
I'm just checking the feeds. I've been checking the whole time, but it started acting crazy, so I had to make sure it was me and not you guys.
What was that one about Megan? Was Megan? Yes. Megan.
No, not Megan.
Wait. What?
The thing about Megan or something like that.
Oh, the one with was that the kidnapping one?
Yeah, they kidnapped Megan.
Yeah, okay. Not Megan movie.
No, that wasn't scary.
Why am I yelling into the computer instead of into the camera? We live, y'all. This is our
first time.
This is a whole thing. But y'all really sticking in there with us.
Yeah. So the last so I asked you guys. I don't know. Where is that? Okay, so I asked you guys what was the top grossing movie between 1995 to 2023, and I said the options. I'm sorry, was Hannibal, The Blair Witch Project, It Chapter 2, It, Scream, The Ring, Scream 2, Sleepy Hollow, A Quiet Place, and Get Out. And let's see our answers. Oh, Kristen, you can read that.
Okay, so we have Jasmine said Get Out. Travis said Get Out. Donnie said It Too, Get Out, or The Ring. I just said It, and I think that was it.
Okay. So number 10 was Get Out. This is inflation. All this is going to be inflation, y'all, because this is between like a span of 20 years.
Right.
So Get Out was 200 million. I'm not going to say all those numbers, y'all. 200 million.
Yeah, because I wouldn't read them.
206 million.
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Sleepy Hollow, 208 million. Number 8, A Quiet Place, 217 million.
Okay.
Number 7, Scream 2, 231 million.
Mm-hmm.
The Ring is number 6. It's 233 million. Number 5, Original Scream, 239 million.
Mm-hmm.
It Chapter 2 is number 4 at 243 million. Number 3, filmed in Maryland, The Blair Witch Project, 291 million.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Hannibal was number 2, 307 million, and number 1 was It with 384 million. So Aja was right. Yay!
Yay!
So the last thing we do, we always do an activity.
Hey!
And we're going to get out of your hair after that.
Yes.
So the activity that we're going to do today is we're going to watch a short film, like we just did.
Yes. Before we do that, guys, just give us 1 minute. Just want to make sure everything's running well. And y'all get to see some more artwork while y'all have a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. We can still hear. I mean, y'all can still hear us.
Yeah.
I didn't stop. I just want to make sure. Okay. What I'm going to do is, all right, now there will be a brief pause because I'm going to switch the camera back. Just to be sure. I'm going to.
Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Yes, thanks, guys.
Right back.
Stop cam. And I'm going to take off. Hi, guys. We're back. Yes. That was quick. I hope you guys like the artwork. Thanks again, Christian, for the artwork.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Any art, you know where to find Christian.
Yes.
Fun.
And just to make sure, guys, you can see and hear us again. Let us know if there's any. Yes, Aja Christian did the artwork. Travis said that's dope. Yeah, he's really good. Like that. I love our little artwork, especially when we're little.
I know he gave us he made us skinny.
Yeah. Did the butt all the way out there. Like he had my stomach out and it was flat, y'all. It was flat.
Wait a minute. Let me talk to him.
Right. Hold on. What you trying to say? Let's go. People know it. All right. Clearly y'all can hear us and see us again. So
okay.
We're gonna get started.
The activity, I'm sorry. This is a short film. It was on the Alter platform. I'm about to be an ad right now. Alter is an ever-expanding platform for the most daring storytellers in the world of horror. They are home to a community and launching pad for filmmakers. Slip into the dark, disturbing corners of cutting-edge horror. Filmmakers should visit filmfreeway.com. Alter does submissions if you want to submit your horror shorts. And hopefully you might see one of us on there one day.
Oh.
So they only accept horror shorts, no unsolicited scripts or pitches.
Okay.
And those will be deleted. Sorry. So that's Alter, and this is one of the movies that was submitted, and it's a really good movie.
Okay.
Before we get into the movie, I want to say if you have something like Alter, if you have a product, if you have anything that you want us to advertise, this is a point in our show where we like to do something like that, like an activity, and we maybe use your product or
yes.
I don't know, do something that if you have an idea that we should do, you know.
Yes. Recommendation.
Like
we can do reviews. Like
yeah, we can.
We are going to have our podcast always, but we also want to do other things. So we like going live. We like telling stories. We like answering questions. We want to do Q&A videos. We want to do all types of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you ever have things that you want to submit, stories you want to submit, stories you want to tell us for the Kiki, anything like that, you can always message us on any of our social media platforms.
Or email us.
Yeah. And we will be able to put it on the show.
Absolutely. And if you want to be a guest, please email us.
Yes, we are definitely looking for guests.
Yes. And also, we forgot to say, this is the start of season 3.
Oh, we're on season 3.
We are season 3.
Yeah.
I know our lips are black. Because of
this wine.
But anyway, let's do this activity, and this movie is called, what's it called? Oh,
the other side of the box.
Okay.
I hope y'all be able to hear it, because the last one didn't have sound, and I'm not sure how that goes with the live, but we're gonna get it together.
Yeah, see it. Let us know if you can hear it.
I don't think.
Should make it big.
Oh, careful. You're cutting that broccoli awfully short,
You just keep your eyes on the sauce, sister. I
I
got
don't
the
think.
broccoli.
Hold on. We're gonna pause because the sound isn't going yet, and we're gonna figure this out together, y'all. Settings.
It's hard when stuff is live,
right?
Because you can't do it unless you live,
right? We can't test it out because I still can't hear it. And I know there's a way to do it. I just don't know what that way is.
Yeah.
Change that. That's already on there.
Oh, do the MacBook one.
The
MacBook.
This one?
Yeah. Let's see if that works. I don't know.
What? Damn it, that broccoli is not to be trifled with.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you cannot let it burn. Recipe says stirring constantly. I swear.
I swear, if any of those 2-inch broccoli end up on my plate, you're getting it.
Can y'all hear anything?
I have to deal with a disappointing
Can
2 inches.
you hear us? Yeah. I've changed a couple of mic adjustments at this point.
Bad.
No.
Oh, that's why I like you, I guess. Let me all 2
Oh,
inches.
wait, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, I figured it out. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I did.
You was very excited.
I was, because there's a button to mute the screen audio, but it wasn't muted.
You're getting me wet.
Yeah, but I want to hear.
No, you're getting me wet.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously, this is a new thing, and we have to work out some kinks. Oh, so you can. Mo said thumbs up. Is thumbs up to us or to the movie?
Yeah, which one?
Because if it's just us that can't hear it, we could try to figure something out.
I really don't want to see him right now.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Sean?
James says he can hear it.
Long time,
He
man.
can hear the
Good to see
movie.
you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ben, this is a
Okay,
bad
so we
time.
can't.
Oh, I can.
No,
Yeah,
I
because
was
I can hear it
just,
from yours, so we just can't hear
no.
it.
All right, let's start it over.
Yeah, sorry. Do
Okay.
you want to come in?
Yeah,
All right.
Hear
sure, that'd
from-
be great. Thanks.
Right, we just
Here.
can't hear it from. Okay. Hmm. All right, I'm starting it again.
Okay.
Mm. All right, y'all.
We'll just hear
Be
from you.
careful.
Right.
You're cutting that broccoli awfully short, you know.
You just keep your eyes on the sauce, sister. I got the broccoli
No,
under
probably.
control.
Sister.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. You better believe I am not to be trifled with.
Well, God damn it, that broccoli is not to be trifled with.
Oh, hey, the sauce, you cannot let it burn. Recipe says stirring constantly. I swear.
I swear, if any of those 2-inch broccoli end up on my plate, you're getting it. I have to deal with a disappointing 2 inches enough as it is.
You are bad. Oh, that's why I like you, I guess. I mean, all 2 inches of me anyway.
Oh, God. Well, it's not a bad 2, I guess.
Do I
Maybe
hear-
2.5?
Do I hear 3?
This how you know a horror movie about to start. Because why y'all doing all that?
You wanna hear?
No, Jesus, you're getting me wet.
All right, I'll get the door. You save the sauce. Oh, shit.
What?
It's Sean.
What is he doing here?
I don't know.
Oh, I really don't want to see him right now.
I got it. Hey, Sean? Long time, man. Good to see you.
Hey, Ben, this is a bad time.
No, I was just, no. Yeah, sorry, do you want to come in?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. Thanks.
Don't take no gifts in the middle of the night.
Your mom told me where you were at.
Oh. Oh.
This is a nice place.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Where are you at now?
Same place.
Oh, cool.
I'm really sorry. I
They about
went
to
down
see me like this.
before.
No, no, it's water under the bridge.
Is she here?
Oh no, she's at her parents' house right now. She's decorating.
Oh, great. Look, I just want to give you this.
Sean, you can I get you a drink or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yes. Can you just do me a favor though?
Yeah, of course.
Can you open it?
Yeah, of course, man. Let's open it.
And open the box first. The card will make sense after.
All right, I don't get it. Is it supposed to? Sean?
I'm sorry. I'm
Nope.
sorry. I gotta go.
It's a box.
What happened?
He left.
What's that?
A box.
Well, no shit. Ben? Ben? Ben.
I need something.
What? Well, that's odd.
No kidding.
Give it back.
Don't. He gave this to you?
Yeah. There was a card.
Don't touch it. Like what? If you have a mysterious
Ben.
box,
I'm sorry about everything
Why would you
before
touch it?
and everything now, but I
you
had
know
to
it's
give it to
because we know
someone.
they're in a horror movie. They don't.
I don't have it all figured out, but I know it can't move while you're watching. Whatever you do, don't take your eyes off of it. It wants you to look away.
Hello?
Mm-mm.
Hello? I'm calling Sean.
Then he gonna talk to it.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
I'm stressed.
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, I don't know what this thing is that you gave me here, but call me back. Now.
Why is it looking at you like that?
I don't know.
What do you think it wants?
I don't know.
Call him again.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
What do you think it
I
wants?
said I don't know.
Why is it looking at you like that?
Sean, hey, it's Ben. Look, call me back. Now. We're getting out of here.
I just said, "Oh, it's getting good."
That's my favorite.
Rachel.
We can't. We're not supposed to look away from it.
What happens if we do?
That's what we need to find out. Just for a second. Okay? We need to know what we're dealing with. On the count of 3. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Could have been worse.
What? What do you want?
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Mm-mm.
Just Ben. Don't let him leave the house.
It can't move as long as we're looking at it, right? That's what it says?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find Sean. I don't know why he did this, but I'm gonna find out. One of us has to stay and watch it.
What? No. Don't leave me alone here with this
Look,
thing.
it's fine. We don't even know what it is, okay? It could be harmless.
Is that what you think?
You know it has to be me, right? You heard what Sean said.
Not let you leave the house. That's exactly what it wants. Just be quick.
Real quick.
Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message. Hey, this is Sean. Leave a message.
She gonna get so angry. She don't even
Hey,
look
this is
strong. It's
Sean.
like that
Leave a message.
that policeman that walked us
Sean,
around the
answer the
corner.
phone.
Yes.
The neighborhood.
I don't know why you did this, but I'm gonna find out.
Just let
Tell us
her
what you said.
alone.
I don't know what I could have possibly done.
What are you talking about?
Sean, why haven't you been answering?
What did you just
Why
say?
haven't you been answering the phone?
No, you. You just said. It told us what I said.
Yeah, it spoke. Or echoed. It told us what you said.
What I said. What do you mean? Who's us?
Come on about me not leaving the house.
Ben, I didn't tell it to do anything. I didn't even know it could speak.
Sean, what's going on?
Ben, it's lying to you. I don't know why, but it lied to you.
Why did you give this to us?
Us, you keep saying us.
Asha comments
Us,
me
man,
sending
me
me
and
out.
Rachel.
She was at the house.
She said I stayed there by myself with the bed box.
Ben, where are you right now?
I'm coming to you.
No! You have to keep your eyes on it!
I know, Rachel's watching it.
No, Ben, you! God damn it, I gave it to you! You have to keep your fucking eyes on it! Ben, don't go back. Don't you go back there!
Wow. Wow.
He gotta go back.
She did. What I say?
Rachel?
Yeah? What's up?
Where's the box?
You ain't her.
You about to get 8.
Mm-hmm. So we.
Where's the lights? Why they out? Oh.
Good one. Nope. Listen, you can get another girlfriend.
Bye, Gina.
Dime a dozen.
But not her.
Exactly like her.
I see you. I see you.
No. What?
Hang it up.
Oh.
Look. We in our hands.
Oh.
I hate everything. Look, Let me. Why would y'all even do that?
He got so aced just now.
Oh, stop screaming.
Ain't no way.
I'm not even talking right now. Why would it end like that?
I mean, what else?
I know. Why was he out the whole box? Well, because she was gone.
He was out the whole box, and it was 3 other people.
Right. So where they come from?
Out the box.
Why were they in the box? And for some reason, we just love watching horror movies.
That stressed me out. But anyway, that was our show.
Activity.
I think I am going to say Kiki.
Yes.
Activity.
We can still say activity. We can even still do. We didn't even do our like intro. We can still do all that.
Yeah.
Like once everybody gets on, you know, this is new. We're gonna get it together.
Our first show. Thank you for joining us for our
Thank y'all
first
so
show.
much.
This is our first live show, season 3. We're going to be doing our show like this from now on.
Yes.
Every Monday. Listen, I'm not going to say every Monday. I'm going to say Monday because we're going to be like Corey Kenshin. We're going to try to make every Monday.
I will say I have nothing planned on Mondays now,
Never,
except for next Monday because I had that planned like 2 months ago.
See?
So, but after that, like Monday is now dedicated.
Yeah, I usually don't have anything to do on Monday.
Me either. I just, I scheduled something like 2 months ago before we picked Monday, and I looked at my calendar like, oh crap. Well, I already canceled her once. I can't cancel her again. So yeah, but other than that,
yeah. We're gonna have some real good. We're gonna have a guest next time.
Yay! Oh yeah. So again, y'all, if you would like to be a guest, please email us. We will post all the links, of course.
Absolutely.
Please email us if you have a song, if you have music that you would like us to put on the show.
Yes.
Please let us know.
If you have a picture you drew.
Anything. If you have things that you just want us to help you promote.
Yeah.
We are here for that because we believe in elevating each other.
Absolutely. And our email is thegrapevine.podcast19@gmail.com.
Yes.
And showing
I'm actually gonna put it in the comments so y'all have it.
Yeah.
We
like to work through email because it is better quality. Because Facebook degrades the quality.
The podcast 19, right?
Oh yeah, sorry, I had to take it off. The podcast the grapevine.podcast19@gmail.com.
Listen, all our emails we were trying to get when we started this was out. Grapevine.podcast.
And so that really is the issue with email. Mm-hmm. So we definitely want you guys to send. That's the issue with social media. They degrade the quality.
Yeah.
So we want you guys to send through email. If you send an image, if it's just a link,
Right. That's different.
Very, very different.
If you are interested in listening to other things that are like this or that we are on, like Gigi said earlier, she's in a band. Unlisted After Death. I also work on a podcast with SPJ and Tombstone the Dead Man. That is Saturdays at 11 a.m. And they are called the Black Culture Geeks. Mm-hmm. So we do other things too.
Yes. And I'm saying this now. You guys are the only persons to know this. Heard through the Grapevine exclusive. Ooh. Listen, this is my last business venture. The last one.
I'm not listening to her, but it's okay.
Listen, I read Will Smith's book and I gotta get my life together. Because he said, I'm going to be the greatest actor in the world. And he manifested it. This man was back to back to back #1
Will
every
Smith is
year.
amazing.
So, even though I don't want to be the greatest actor in the world, I'm going to be the greatest something. And
Yes.
but I have a new business, and the crazy thing is, I've had this business for years. I just didn't know how to do it, and I was scared.
Okay.
So I've had this before Wix and everything. It's called The Peculiar People,
Mm.
and it's a clothing line, but I also sell everything. The tagline is "It's all in my head. It's all in your head." So it's everything that in my brain.
Okay.
Like I do my floral and everything on there. And the next time we have the podcast, I'll give you guys the link for it, and you'll be the first people to see it.
Yes.
And yeah, I have clothes on there. I'm going to be selling phone things, like I said, bouquets, candles, everything. Not Wix candles, that's different, but
Right.
other
She got
candles.
she got a lot of businesses. So guys, it looks like the next time we will be on here will be November 13th.
Mhm.
Of course, we will post. We will let you guys know
Mhm.
when we are going live. But just make sure you're following us on Facebook, on YouTube, and if you have TikTok, we do have a TikTok too. We are trying to get our views up. We also have our own personal TikToks
Yeah.
that do really well, but we want to get our podcast TikTok up too. So
Yeah, so we can go live on that.
yes,
Because we got go live on. We want to go live on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
yes.
Yeah. But thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight. And we're gonna head out. I sent you the link. It's called. It's another thing we got from Lace. It's called Hello Zep,
Yes.
and it's a cover by Little V Mills.
Yeah. So thanks again for watching, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and head out, and we're gonna go ahead and play this on our way out. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.